Mr. President, early childhood learning is critical to building a strong foundation for each child's long-term success. It is linked to better outcomes in school, such as greater high school and college completion rates, higher wages, and better social and emotional skills. Research shows that for every dollar spent, the benefits of early childhood education to society are $8.60. Around half of that reflects increased earnings for children when they grow up. Early childhood education can also lower involvement with the criminal justice system and reduce the need for remedial education. Clearly, early childhood education, such as pre-K, is crucial to better preparing each generation for the academic and professional challenges ahead. And there is no doubt that families play a critical role in achieving academic success. When families are involved in children's learning at a young age, it better prepares them to succeed in school. Research shows that when parents and families are involved in their children's education, our children are more likely to succeed. For example, children whose parents read to them at home recognize letters and write names sooner than those whose parents do not. It is because of the importance of early childhood education and parent and family involvement in that early education that I worked on language that is now included in the Every Child Achieves Act. I want to thank my colleagues, Chairman Alexander and Ranking Member Murray, for working with me to include language allowing funding for programs that promote parent and family engagement in the new Early Learning and Improvement Grants as a part of the Every Child Achieves Act. This effort was also supported by the National PTA, the National Center for Families Learning, the National Education Association, and the American Federation of Teachers. The competitive Early Learning Alignment and Improvement Grants would provide funding to states that propose improvements to coordination, quality, and access for early childhood education. The language I worked on would allow states to use funding from the Early Learning Alignment and Improvement Grant to develop, implement, or coordinate programs determined by the state to increase parent and family involvement. Encourage ongoing communication between children, parents and families, and early childhood educators, and promote active participation of parents, families, and communities. I thank my colleagues again for working with me to get this included in the substitute amendment because parent and family engagement in those early years is critical to each student's success, as well as to our country's future. I am committed to working with partners in Indiana to ensure that Hoosier children can take advantage of these important programs. And I stand ready to continue working with my friends on both sides of the aisle to further invest in early childhood education so we can provide brighter futures for more Hoosiers and more additional American children. Mr. President, I note the absence of a quorum.